Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the GoMango GoMango Review. Anyways, guys, thanks for... What am I doing?
Really
this is the Lupinranger Review, number 21. This is an Alex. Or Cinder Blaze.
I am an Alex. Let's just get into this episode.
Yeah, okay. What did you think of this episode?
I felt it was fine in a vacuum. You know, like the whole way that they're kind of like treating. It's hard to say X.
Yeah.
He's either Lupin or Patranger.
Yeah.
X.
Yeah.
Or Noel. The way they're treating him, like how he's kind of like bouncing in between the teams. Mm-hmm. For a kids show, I feel like it's fine. It works really well. I don't think we've really seen it in seen it done in a Sentai in a while. So like just this little dynamics, like, oh, what side is he on? Is he really on the Lupinranger side? Is he really on the Patranger side? Like that's what I kind of felt for a majority of this episode. But like towards the very end, you know, it's obvious that like he might not be on either of their sides and just using both of the teams. So, you know, like at least there's like some potential to his character to have something interesting to it.
But what bothers me is that this show always teases something greater and some sort of like engaging part of the mythology, just like how Grenade Guy, he was looking for information about how the Lupin collection connected to Gangler and all that stuff and why they were all different or whatever. They always tease these things, but we haven't really gotten any sort of... We haven't gotten to the meat of the show, and we're 21 episodes in. You know?
Yeah.
And you know, the head writer, or at least I hear that she hasn't been on these last few episodes. I don't know how true that is, but like the head writer of this show was the head writer of Zyuohger, and she wasn't good at following through there, and I don't know, you know, I don't know if that bodes well for this show, especially since it's like doing its best to juggle this versus aspect of the show, and it's doing it so poorly too.
Like, I'm not sure if it's doing it poorly because, you know, their kind of quarrels aren't like they're not bogging down the show. At least, you know, they're serviceable. At least they're like doing the gimmick without it just completely like tanking the show. It's not like they're fighting each other just for the sake of fighting each other. Like they're not even.
Then let me ask you, what have we learned about the villains and how far they've gotten in their motivations? And you know, like, where have we gotten in terms of the show? What have we learned?
We've learned like snippets. Like we're getting with some of it now with Noel, because he's the engineer who kind of like creates some of the stuff that the Patrangers were using, and we got little like hints that, oh, maybe you know, the Lupinrangers are like supposed to be like the actual Sentai, and then the Patrangers are some kind of spin-off. We don't know why those forms were created in the first place, but at least we know that this guy might be responsible, and we're not sure as to where his loyalties really stand, because we did get some info based off of the old dude from the Lupinranger side that he's, you know, he works under the Lupin family as well.
Yeah.
So like they have teased a little bit of it. But like the thing you were kind of like really annoyed about, like what have we done this series?
Yeah.
You know, like that's one of the biggest things, especially like in the middle of the entire series. It's like episode 21, and I don't think we've really felt like an accomplishment has had with the team. You know?
Well, because like it's not just nothing has happened. It's they keep baiting us into something, like into these promises. Just like the end of this episode, we got another bait. Hey, we gotta talk. Like, what is that really gonna amount to? I hope we actually learn something substantial. Since he is the quote
Are we?
sixth.
Because the episode preview said that it's going to be a Sakia and Umiko episode.
I
So
know, but I don't know. That's my problem with the show. It keeps promising things and doesn't deliver. And I'm hoping that since Pattern X is supposed to be the thing that shakes the status quo, and so far the status quo has been to bait you into thinking something interesting is happening, and not following through. I'm hoping that that we're actually getting into the meat of what this show is about.
yeah, but kind of like ignoring the plot aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Noel as a character right now?
Annoying, like really annoying, especially the way they're using him. It only serves to fart on the Patrangers even more. Like
Yeah,
they are way more the secondary characters now than they've ever been. I don't know if
yeah.
that sentence made sense, but
Like the plot points he kind of introduced into the series, or like the world building that he kind of introduced, just kind of shat on them the entire time. And it's like, oh,
yeah.
I'm really on your guys' side, Lupin Rangers. And it's like when he
And
did
hey,
like betray.
the Patrangers are basically an accident. They shouldn't have been sent to that. I think that's a lie, though. Honestly, I think that's a bait and switch. Because why would you make dedicated police-looking uniforms? I don't know. And on top of that, like, why would you not say... Like, it seems motivated. Seems like a motivated move.
Yeah. I guess you got a point there.
I don't know what else happened this episode. I mean, it wasn't much, right? We gotta change to the opening. That's about it.
Oh yeah, those were fine, but they weren't like stellar.
I know.
Like given,
I'm lamenting the fact that we're not getting like the Sixth Ranger's supposed to hype up the show again, and it's just more boring.
yeah, like at least it's not completely just dud. He's not like a complete dud. He does introduce some stuff to the plot, and I liked his interactions with the two Reds of the team. Like
I did.
It kind of like for was it Pattern Ichigo.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like distrusts them, like the way he was kind of like shaking his hand. Like the Pat Rangers aren't gonna really like instigate him immediately because they're the cops. They have to like take it in a more chill manner. They can't just like cross lines as easily. And on the Lupinranger side, they're just like guys, we can't trust them. We have to use them. Like that's the bare minimum of our interactions with that dude. So like both teams are kind of like showing that kind of animosity towards him.
Yeah.
I just kind of wish that the secondary Rangers kind of had some interactions, but I guess we're gonna get that starting next week with Sakia. So
you know what bothers me is that he plays himself up as like, oh yeah, I'm this mastermind. I'm playing both sides, but like both of them can clearly see what he's doing and they don't like it. And the fact that like Pattern Ichigo sort of gave in at the end, I'm a little wary about that. I'm okay with how he came to that conclusion. Just because, like, he didn't yell or anything too much this episode. Most of his in-suit stuff was, like, sitting there and thinking, should I trust this guy? I don't trust this guy. My gut says no, but you know what? I want to believe in him. I want to believe that he wants to do what's right for the public. So I do like that aspect, but I don't think it was portrayed too well. Yep. Okay, cool. So we're just about done here. There's not much to say. There were some cool scenes, though. If you want to know which ones they were, check out the watch along. But But yeah, that's about it for us. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. The build review comes out today. So if you want to know our thoughts on the most recent episode of Build, go ahead and check that out on our channel. And subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Did I say that?
I wasn't paying attention.
Great. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
See ya.
Such a depressing episode. It wasn't sad. It's just, lame.
Yeah, like this is the 6th Ranger episode. Like technically.
Yeah, I'd rather have this episode than the last one, though. Honestly.
Yeah.